As one of the most deprived communities in the Upper West region, getting support from outside has been pretty difficult. Some NGOs and corporates tend to focus on the communities in and around the regional capital to the detriment of villages like Karni, which is a community desperately in need. In the first quarter of 2016, an NGO, Macedonia Jerusalem Mission, a charity arm of a Solution Ground of Mount Moriah Church, discovered the Karni community and provided assistance to the scores of physically challenged persons here by providing gardening equipment, watering cans, rakes, Wellington boots, and clothes. The NGO, which looks to adopt their community in order to mobilize resources from Accra to donate to them to complement their hard work, says it is constrained but will continue the project because it is a divine calling. Pastor Peter Afolabi is Executive Director of the Macedonia Jerusalem Mission.
It's a charity arm of Solution Ground of Mount Moriah Church. We are located at Medina in Accra. We have three objectives. The first one is to be a voice of the voiceless in society, and then also to serve as a channel of blessing through which resources will be channeled from society to the needy. And then we also develop human capital in the area of capacity building, training, and also making sure that the unemployed youth are trained in a way so that they can be useful to society.
So what have you been able to achieve so far, and how do you hope to expand your reach to be able to affect more lives?
Now, for the past three occasions, we have been here in the Upper West region. We came here on the 6th of March to offer gifts to the community in Karni. On the 21st of May, we also came here to Karni to help them with farm implement, bicycles, watering cans, and a large quantity of clothing. This time around in December, we are here again to bless these people, these good people of Karni.
How do you get support? How do you get assistance to be able to give to these other people?
For now, we have a lot of challenges. We have partners whose resources are also constrained, so we are appealing to the larger society to come to our aid to help us so that we can actually fulfill this divine call to help those people in our various communities in the country.
At a town hall organized by the group and carried through by the assembly member of the area, scores of residents and their children assembled, some assisted by their spouses. What is happening here in the town hall is that the NGO MJ Missions are distributing some used clothes they solicited from traders in other parts of the capital in Accra to distribute to these people who they find as less privileged. And as you can see, scores of their children have also gathered here, hoping that they'll have some of their clothes for themselves. But one striking thing I noticed is that the unity among the people living here, despite their individual challenges, is laudable. Before I knew it, a man who should be in his 40s, sporting a cream and ash-colored oversized and a torn shirt, emerged from the town hall crawling on his backside. He crawls slowly until he gets to a motorbike and is lifted by his son onto the back of a bike and ridden away. He had also made his way to the town hall to benefit from the donations from the NGO. Some beneficiaries spoke to Joy News.
Yes, MJ Mission, we came into contact with them 6th March 2016. Actual facts. They brought clothing, garden equipment. Surprisingly, we were not expecting it. Many people, some people that maybe could not, children that could not even get something to go to school, through those clothing they brought, we were able to give every vulnerable. If you are blind, you are blind, you have children, we give.
The town hall, about 7 children argue over who got a nicer shirt or a pair of pants. But there is a bigger need. Beyond the Christmas celebrations lie an even bigger nightmare. These children have no uniforms, bags, or learning materials. For these children, the future remains uncertain as their parents continue to battle the experiences of disability with very little help from outside.
I don't have a bag. I don't have book. I don't have a pen. I don't have school.
Which class are you in?
Class 4.
Which school?
Karni.
And your name?
Name. Esther. My friend name is Amanda.
Are you in the same class?
Yes.
Head teacher of the Karni Basic School, Justin Dofubari, laments dropping education standards and low attendance due to the poverty levels here.
Most of the children, their parents are not working. Says that they only do small farming to also cater for their children. In which our school I'm teaching currently, we are suffering a lot. There are a lot of challenges that are facing our school. One, there is some of the children comes to school without even textbooks, exercise books, or even pencils. But when you ask, they will tell you that the parents are not having money, they have no resources to give them so that they will be able to access the exercise books and then writing materials. Now, even at the school, many of the classes, we are facing a lot of problem with no furniture. We have no furniture in our schools. So I think a lot of problems are there, but these are some of the few I can just tell you for now.
Mr. Dofubari admits the results could have been much better. He attributes the poor performance to a number of factors which include lack of proper teacher-pupil monitoring and supervision.
In one class, we have almost 70 children in a particular class. So the teachers are also trying their best to also help these children. But because of the overcrowding, they are not able to always take care of each one of the children to be able to get a high quality teaching and learning. And that is why our performance is going down.
Okay, what was your recent performance at the BEC?
At the recent performance, we registered 27 candidates, but we have district-wide, we have 17% of the people passing, which is not encouraging.
Government's Livelihood Empowerment Against Poverty program, LEAP, according to Assembly member here, is not covering all these persons living with disability. There's been appeals from various quarters to open up the program to account for all the physically challenged persons and their families here, but that remains to be seen. We also gather assessing the disability fund by persons at the Lambusi Karni District Assembly has been another challenge they've had to deal with. Some opinion leaders believe some of the donations that are brought to the community get diverted by folks at the District Assembly, a claim the Assembly denies. The Lambusi Karni District Assembly rather blames NGOs and other corporate organizations for going into the community to give out items without prior approval and consent of the Assembly's Social Welfare Department. With gratitude in their hearts, these people here who are braving the odds in very unique ways are calling for more assistance from all well-meaning and benevolent organizations to make living life worthwhile in these parts. For Joy News, KOMLA ADOM, Karni, Upper West Region. There is no